same. I disconnected my Delta, and I just ran my vertical straight into the triplexer for the rig. So I don't think I've seen much of any change, but it's worth the quick unplug and plug. But yeah, I haven't been on the radio much. Been just doing stuff here, but I have not had an opportunity to reach out to anyone.
With the BozoNet tonight, maybe you'll get a hold of a few people, or after the BozoNet, some people out there. But I heard you had a lot of success last evening.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, good up to Curtis, had a good signal on the Curtis, and he as well. So, I mean, it's definitely an improvement. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm satisfied with it. It definitely was. And then, there was like a Chino station that I wasn't able to really copy at all. So, it just depends on, a lot of different factors. But, overall, I'm satisfied.
It wasn't Greg EGG, was it? You couldn't hear?
No, I got Greg. It was another gentleman that was on there, and I wrote his call down. It was last night. Oh, goodness, what did I do with it? Anyway, yeah, I'll find it here. But he was in the city of Chino himself, I believe, and he was just a little light. But Rob had a good copy of it, and of course Greg did because he was in the city.
Is it that guy that's really good friends of Alex's? His name's Pablo or something or other?
No, this gentleman, okay, here it is, I'm sorry, W6NYU, James was his name in his call.
Oh, James, don't know that one. There's a close friend of Alex's and Fred's that lives out in the Chino area, but he throws out a really weak signal.
Yeah, no, I could hear every other couple words, and then, Greg came on, and then with my preamp, I was able to pull him out, but, make a long story short, I wasn't picking up Chino too well, but I was getting Curtis and Rob real well, and, the locals, but, it gets a lot of things come into play. I don't know. I mean, nothing's perfect.
Let me, I just got a text from Greg. See if Greg's out there, okay? Give me a second. WA62XA, this is Keith. K6EGG, Greg, you out there?
Yep, I'm out here. Ward, do you hear me today? This is Greg, K6EGG. You're in S9 right now, S9 in the city of Chino.
Hey, Greg, good afternoon. How you doing? I've got you in an S5 without a preamp. Do you have your preamp on?
I do. I normally run my preamp 100% of the time. So, yeah, you're definitely coming in super clear today.
Yeah, Roger, you are in a solid S9 with my preamp as well. Yeah, I was just telling Keith, if you were copying, but last night I was having a hard time here in Chino.
Yeah, I caught the very end of that when I was turning on my radio and stuff. So, your new antenna system definitely sounds a lot louder than it used to. That's for sure.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I was not able to make the trip to Palm Springs that Fred did this morning on the call frequency, so I sent Fred his crown back and a booby prize.
Excellent. I also have the live stream up again with, you can actually see my radio screen a little better. You can actually read the numbers now. K6EGG live when you look in the YouTube search engine there, so you can see your signal actually from my house.
Oh, Roger, appreciate it. I definitely will. I'll turn that on in a little bit here. Well, it's good hearing from you again. Yeah, I checked out last night at about 8:30. So, and I did turn on your stream for a little bit, and then I kind of just started fading away to nod out. So, good to hear you on today. I'll pass over to Keith and let Keith pick it up. Go ahead, Keith.
So, Greg, let's do a little radio check. What's my signal compared to Ward's? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Ward is probably about at least one S unit higher than you right now. He's also coming in a little bit louder as well.
All right, good. Congratulations, Ward. Yeah, I just turned a little bit of power on. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that make a difference?
That made a huge difference. Now you're a solid S9, where before you're between S7 and an S8. And your audio is definitely up a lot louder. And I think I texted you the stream there, so you can check out the meter for yourself too.
Yeah, I want to type it into my computer. It's KGEGG Live, or how do you get into it? Because I'm not finding it all of a sudden.
Type in K6EGG Live. K6EGG Live.
Yeah, because I'm anxious to get an audio check because, hold on a second. Found it. I just put in another ground rod yesterday morning, so I've been wanting to kind of get some, radio check action, and especially some distance, something like yourself. And I just got finished putting up 6 radials too, extra wire radials, so just kind of wanting to hear my audio, if you will.
I did notice a difference in your audio there, so I definitely noticed something is different than the last time I talked to you. I think I talked to you on, was it Monday or Tuesday? Something like that?
It was definitely earlier this week. Yeah, it's been a few days. And what people have been telling me that the meter might not be any higher, but I'm clear, more presence in my modulation. So that's good information.
Yeah, definitely a difference. I mean, I'm not normally on during the day, so I can't really compare because the conditions are a little bit different. But you're normally not a solid S9 like you are right now. And Ward is obviously a huge difference with his new antenna system there. So really good to see the improvements out here the last couple weeks.
Without a doubt. Well, I don't think I normally hit you with an S7 with not just normal power either.
No. So whatever you did made a difference. But I want to check at night when we do our normal 7:30, 8 o'clock or whatever, because the conditions will be definitely different.
Roger that. Yeah, it's Bozo night. So after Bozo, we can get together, and Fred's starting to call it the Hobo Net.
The Hobo Net. What? I think your Hobo number is like 3. Did I hear somebody else in there as well? I guess not. Thanks for letting me break in here. I'll stand by here a quick second. I got to grab something to drink here.
Okay, I'm going to back off too because I'm going to replay what you and I just spoke to because I want to hear my audio. The WA6QXA, we're going to clear out for a second and monitor.
Hey, Keith, real quick. The radios you put on, is that from the guy wires that you got at Harper, or did you do some multi-strand wire?
Yeah, I bought 500 feet a week or two ago of 14-gauge strand wire, copper, strand, and that's what I was using. So I put 14 feet on 3 of my guide wires. Again, I strip the wires and connect them into my guide wires and tape them down as a temporary thing where the guide wires and those rails are working together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, sounds good. Well, it's obviously working and you sound good. Excuse me. Go ahead and check the video. I'll be sent on the site, W6WWD.
All right, Roger. WA6QXA. Hey, good. That was a good report from Greg. That's for sure. You're hitting them with an S9. That's a good 40, plus miles, I would say.
Yeah, S9 is 100 watts, and then you turn on your amp, and what you get, about 160 watts?
Probably 180.
And you came up to where I was, I believe.
Right, exactly. So I was hitting with about an S7 just with 50 watts, and you're hitting with an S9. So that's really good, man. You should be feeling good about yourself. I know you put a lot of hard work and obviously some dinero too. So good job.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, paying for a little bit today physically. Whoa! But well, thanks. I gotta do some more radio work, I guess. So down comes the mass down next weekend maybe.
Yeah, I thought this job would take about an hour, man. I ended up doing it I just finished up maybe 1:30ish, something like that, or 1:15. Gosh, 3.5 hours maybe, putting up 6 wires. I ran through a few little snags where I had one of my eyelets just break off, and I had to go back and connect and all that kind of stuff. And so it always happens, you know what I mean? Murphy's Law.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, go ahead and check out the video. I'm going to be sitting, my wife just got home, so I'm sure I'm going to go help her with something real quick. So I'll be back, W6WWD.
Roger that. WA6QXA, we're going to be clear.
I am still out here. Yeah. Sorry, I just stepped out to go grab a little glass of water or cup of water.
No worries, no worries. I just waiting for my wife. She'll probably come upstairs, and I gotta get out for a second. But yeah, it's nice that you're doing the stream. It's real nice to be able to go ahead and see the audio and hear the audio and actually the signal strength. So it's very nice of you to do that for everyone.
You're welcome. It's kind of a work in progress. I would love to see if I can get some sort of like the actual metadata from the radio on my screen rather than taking a screenshot of it. It looks a little cheesy, but it seems to be doing the job. It's kind of the whole idea of it. I know a lot of people ask for radio checks to see how their audio sounds, and this is a good way so people can hear their audio coming back, which is very rare that you hear yourself on sideband. So this is a pretty good opportunity for that.
QSL, it's really nice. I haven't when the stream's done, I'll play it back and listen to it, but it's always weird to hear your voice, but it's always interesting to see where you can make some improvements. But it sure seems like the additional work that people are putting into their stations via either radios or new antennas, whatever, seems to be actually being a positive impact, and the frequency seems to be getting a little busier at times.
Oh yeah, I remember when I first started talking to Keith, he was like an S2, S3 tops, and now he's like full scale to me. So he made a huge difference, and I know this last thing with you putting up that antenna made a humongous difference. So wait till propagation starts up in June. We'll be able to talk to some people down in San Diego without a problem coming up here in a few months.
Yeah, Roger. That'd be nice, and that'd be fun too. Yeah, it just looks like I got a little bit more work to do on my receive because I'm not hearing, and I'm probably not getting out as far. I know Fred's got all that copper that's helped him out a lot, so that's a good deal. So it must work. It just getting a little tired of working on antennas every weekend.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. For me, I don't have any access to my antenna because it's so high up. So whatever is up there is what it's going to be for now. I'm pretty happy with the coverage I have. I can definitely talk a lot louder than I can hear. So that's kind of the point, at least, for me, if I can't talk anymore than I can hear, then I don't really see a point. So it seems to be okay for me. I just wish I had some sort of way to get up there, and I don't. It's like on top of my chimney on top of a two-story house. I'm guessing from the tip to the ground, it's probably over 20 feet, closer to 25 feet.
Okay, so that's good. That's a nice height. Yeah, that works. That'll work. No, it sounds good. Your station sounds great, and your signal's good, real good. So as long as you're making it and above the noise, and the rest is all easy from there. I was having a problem with my tri-band antenna. It just wasn't cutting it, so that's why I thought, well, I'd give this one a shot. And boy, it's a big beast. One-man band. It was a little bit of a feat to get it up there.
What model antenna did you get? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Roger, it's the Diamond 700 HNA, which is just for the N connector, but the 700.
Oh wow! I just got a lot of noise there. I don't know if you can see on YouTube or not. Did you put that thing up yourself?
Oh, I see that. You're getting an S9 noise?
Yeah, I can almost not hear you there. Did you put that antenna up yourself?
Roger, yeah. I've got a Roam 50-foot, well, not 50, it's a Roam 50 model, like 43-foot push-up mast, but I'm only using 3 sections, so I put the first one down because it's really thin wall pipe. And this thing encased in a 3-inch thick aluminum pipe that's down concreted 3.5 feet with rebar. So it's really a good stout, foundation. But the problem is I got to use the ladder to get up to my brick wall. It's in the corner.
yeah, I remember me and my buddy were probably 16 years old trying to put up a Antron 99 at the tip eve of the my parents' house, and exactly what you just described right there, between the mast and the weight of the antenna, it definitely, describing what you just said, trying to reel in a marlin is exactly how I felt. Excellent. So does it sound like it's going to be easy to pull back down if you need to grab it again?
Yeah, the mast comes down pretty easy. Yeah, it comes down. If I'm going to take it off next time, then I'll probably see if my son's around. He's 30, so he can give me a hand, because it's just a little, unwieldy. Plus I put the radials on when it was up. Of course, at that point, I put the radials on, and of course, I'm 3 feet, so 6 foot with my arm like double there. I'm on tippy toes trying to crank those things down, so I got to have a better plan next time and an extra body.
Excellent. Well, unfortunately, it's getting really difficult to hear you. If you probably turn on the YouTube page a little bit later and listen to the last part of this conversation, you'll understand why. But anyways, got a lot of noise in the area. Sometimes during the day that happens. That's why I don't normally talk during the day. But I'm gonna take off right now. We're gonna get some dinner / lunch. I guess dinner it's called. My wife called it. And anyways, I appreciate the comeback. And this is Greg, K6EGG from the beautiful city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. I'll be back in a couple hours. I'd love to hear you again.
Roger, Greg. Thanks for all you're doing, and good talking to you. And, yeah, appreciate everything. So we'll talk again. Have a great afternoon, a good meal. So 73 is K6. Excuse me, I think I goofed up your call, right? Yeah, I did. K6EGG from W6WWD 73. I told him I passed the crown and the booby prize back to you.
If you see, I'm getting murdered by really bad noise in my area, so I'm going to have to sign off for now. For those of you watching on YouTube, you can definitely hear all the noise. So anyways, I'll be back in a couple hours. This is Greg, K6EGG from the beautiful city of Chino. I'll be back in a couple hours to hopefully enjoy the Bozo net. And I have my 3-year-old daughter right here. Say hi, Haley. Say hi. No, you don't need to wave to the camera, not to the microphone there. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, cool. All right. We'll see you guys later.